Yesterday, Kenyans were treated to a rare drama. There was drama, Arab drama, source drama in Jacaranda grounds in Embakasi East. Kenyans walked up to a contingent of men in blue in Jacaranda grounds. So many police officers were there. They had filled up that ground as early as 4 a.m. By the time people were up, the Jacaranda grounds was all blue. There was a lot of tussles and dramas, pushing, bashing in that particular ground. We saw youth pushing up. There was tear gas, there was stone throwing. Stones were being pelted on vehicles passing by, and access was denied. William Ruto had organized an event at Jacaranda ground. He intended to do a political rally at Jacaranda ground. So in this video, I want to try and analyze the possible cause of that particular standoff between the various functions. So there is three groups that, or the other three theories that I'll try to explain, or aspects that might have caused this particular standoff. One, it might have been caused by the Azimio, or rather the deep state. The second factor, it might have been caused by William Ruto himself. The third aspect, the standoff might have been caused by DP Ruto team itself. I'll start with the deep state. The deep state might have sent the police, or rather instigated that standoff for several possible reasons. The first reason, they wanted to gauge the DP Ruto's strength. Yes, DP Ruto's strength. By saying that the event won't happen, they wanted to see how brave or coward Ruto was. If Ruto pulled out and postponed that particular meeting, it would have shown he was a coward. But he went ahead and stormed the ground. He used youth to access that particular ground. The second reason, the deep state might have been interested. They wanted to know who are the deputy president's mobilizers in Nairobi. Via that particular meeting, those people who are mobilizing for William Ruto must have come out. By today, they are known. They know that so and so from this area. They even know their contacts, their names. So they might have had the opportunity to gather the intelligence on who are mobilizing for that particular meeting on behalf of the DP. The third reason the deep state might have instigated that particular standoff was to gauge how William Ruto ground is in Nairobi. They wanted to see who will attend, who can be marshaled. Does the DP have the fanatical supporters the way Odinga has lived for many years? Odinga, in the previous, the government used to stop him to do meetings, but he had the fanatical supporters who would storm particular grounds and ensure that the events or political rallies takes place. So on the second aspect, I said was Babu Owino might have instigated that particular standoff. The main reasons Babu Owino might have staged that particular standoff was one, he wanted to get the publicity. We all know Babu Owino is a person who want to get that particular publicity, either positive or negative. Kenyans were able to know that in Embakasi there is a man called Babu Owino, who is the MP there. So publicity, whether negative or positive in politics, it's publicity, it adds value. Whether portrayed in a negative way or in a positive way, it adds the reputation of a person, or even how famous they are, or something of that sort. The second reason Babu might have instigated the violence was to stop that meeting from taking place, because the prime person who was mobilizing for that particular meeting was Francis somebody who is the UDA candidate for Embakasi East MP seat. So Babu might have been interested to stop that meeting that might give Francis Mureithi credit. It might have boosted his chances being in such a big grounds and being attended by the deputy president. So Babu might have been trying to stop that particular scenario of his opponent getting that particular credit. The last reason might have Babu wanted the Embakasi East resident sorry, to shy off from that particular event, because when the violence erupted, the youths were throwing stones. So the Embakasi resident might choose to stay aside and watch from the balcony of their houses as the event goes on, and they won't be in a position to go and give a reasoning ear or an audience to Babu's Owino opponent. The third aspect was the deputy president team. They might even themselves have organized that particular standoff because of a number of reasons. One being seeking sympathy. By the fact that it was viral that the event was being blocked, they might have instigated that, because even then it won't be tweeted early in the day. But the main aim might have, they wanted to get credit or sympathy support, because people will see this person are being oppressed, this person are being bashed, they are being pushed, and they'll show the weaker the person, and the people will feel mercy towards them and in turn maybe support them. The second reason the deputy president team might have taken part in that fracas was that they wanted to water down the Jacaranda activity that was being attended by President Kenyatta and the Azimio team at Kasarani, because we were glued on screen. Everything people were talking about was the Jacaranda standoff. So the deputy president team believed that by having that particular fracas at Jacaranda ground, people, the much concentration of the media won't be on the Kasarani Jacaranda event that President Uhuru Kenyatta was attending, and in turn, the publicity will go to that particular activity and water down the activities taking place at Kasarani Stadium yesterday. Because in politics, nothing happened out of mere coincidence. If you see something happening in politics, you can bet it's something that has been well crafted, well organized, and executed to meet a desired political objective. The last reason the deputy president team might have taken part in organizing that particular standoff was they wanted to portray the Azimio team in bad light, because even Itubi and William Ruto official pages tweeted that Raila Odinga has continuously used youth to extend violence in his quest for the presidency. So they might have instigated that violence with the sole aim of painting the Azimio team in bad daylight, because the moment your stronghold, we believe Embakasi East is one of the Azimio stronghold, experience violence, the people will rush to blame Raila Odinga, because he might have organized that so that the deputy president events don't take place. Because in this politics, everybody want to pull the card on their side, something that put them ahead or favors them with the electorate or put them in some advantage. That's my take. Thank you.